Movement. Enjoy being educated in such topics as personal injury law, community association law, family law, bankruptcy law, along with health show topics like pain management, men's health, and dental implants. Now, sit back and enjoy today's Ask the Experts with host Steve O.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to another Ask the Experts, where we bring you South Florida's finest experts. I mean, these are the cream of the crop. And this evening, we have got a gentleman, a doctor, who I've become friends with. This guy, let me tell you something. If you have any kind of pain, you do not want to miss tonight's show. And if you've said, oh, I've tried everything, you haven't tried our guest tonight, Dr. Howard Dinner of Community Health and Wellness Center. Hello, Dr. Dinner.
Good evening. How are you this
in your
evening?
polo shirt and looking kind of snazzy tonight?
Mm-hmm. We're both dressed in black.
I know.
I wanted to compliment you.
Oh, you can compliment me
See?
anytime. And I promised everybody next time we're going to do, Freddie will tell me how to do this. We're going to walk around your office.
Oh,
And
very
show,
good.
because you have got a beautiful office. It's
Thank you.
huge. And the main thing is there's people you hear all the time saying, no, I've got pain in my lower back and my shoulder, and I've tried everything. They haven't tried Dr. Dinner yet. And we're going to talk about auto
That's true.
accidents tonight and the different treatments. But first of all, because we get so many new people tuning in each week, tell everybody about your practice.
We've been at the same location for 33 years here on University in Broward Boulevard. I've been asked many times, why don't you open up satellite offices around the county? And I say, we're no more than 20 minutes for anyone from anywhere in Broward County.
Right.
And without traffic, we're no more than 25 minutes from North Dade.
Got a great
And,
location.
right. And we attract many people from Boca as well. So I have resisted opening up multiple locations. I've given it a lot of thought over the years, but here I am centrally located. I have all my tools in one location, and I don't have to travel around the county and remember on a Friday where I go. I know where to go Friday. Tomorrow.
Exactly. And you went to one of the finest chiropractic schools in the country.
Right. Thank you. Palmer College in Davenport, Iowa, is the oldest, largest, and most famous chiropractic college. It was established by the founder of chiropractic, and Dr. Palmer, and which is why it's called Palmer, in 1895. And it's existed since, and other colleges have popped up, and Palmer has expanded even into Florida and into California. But I went to the original chiropractic school, and it was an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything.
If you'd like to watch us live right now, you can actually go on Facebook to Ask the Experts, Steve O host, and you can watch the show live right now. Dr. Dinner's phone number is 954-370-PAIN. What a great number. 370-PAIN. Dr. Dinner, you must see so many auto accidents. Because, I mean, it's just the traffic down here in South Florida is just insane. And, God, it doesn't take much of a bump from behind to get a neck or back injury, does it?
No, it doesn't. Many times a high impact collision will yield less of a damage to the occupants because the cars today are designed to accordion, to crush, and if that doesn't happen, like through an impact that doesn't seem so great, your body gets the forces. So when the force gets transmitted to your body, you will sustain injuries, and you look at the vehicles and you have minor damage. But if your body is the one that receives the forces, you could have ligamentous injury. Whiplash is very common, but lower back and herniated discs and other conditions can develop from
You
a
know,
seemingly low impact collision.
there's people out there listening to the show now. They're driving home from work, and either their mother or their father, or maybe have a brother or sister who were in an auto accident, or maybe they slipped in a store, and they've had this nagging pain, and they've never been to a chiropractor before.
Right.
And some people, the connotation, because maybe someone had a bad experience. First of all, you've been around for a long time, and when it comes to pain, boy, that is your specialty. And I would want to hope that people don't give up, especially when Dr. Dinner's out there, that there is something, because you do so many different methods of relieving pain.
Right. In my office, we practice perhaps a dozen different accepted chiropractic procedures, treatment protocols, adjusting techniques, which have brand names to them, such as diversified Gonstead, SOT activator, and Pedibon, and the list goes on. These are brand named chiropractic procedures. But we also utilize many modalities of physical therapy as an adjunct, such as therapeutic exercises, activities, manual therapy procedures, electromuscular stim, laser procedures, ultrasound, traction, in addition to as a supplement to chiropractic care. We also have a procedure called hydromassage whirlpool, which is extremely effective in relaxing a person's body before an adjustment, or sometimes after an adjustment to relax them. And I also am a board certified acupuncturist from the Florida Board of Chiropractic Medicine. And I've been practicing acupuncture as well as chiropractic for 25 years. I've practiced acupuncture approximately.
How do you know when to use acupuncture versus adjustments, for example? When do you use that? Because I've had it before, and it did help. But I know everybody's different, though.
Right. When we find when we're triaging a patient for which procedure would be best or are both appropriate, and we can incorporate both acupuncture and chiropractic. Many of our patients receive both techniques, both procedures. But if we have to choose one over the other for whatever the reason, we triage a patient based upon how severe their physical condition is. If a person's demonstrates the possibility of having a pinched nerve, we would embark on chiropractic first. If the pinched nerve doesn't seem to be the predominant thing, acupuncture would be a good choice first. Many people get both, and so it's a double approach. It's a double treatment approach. Many of our patients get acupuncture, chiropractic, massage therapy, and physical therapy. But also, it's based on their need, though.
Right. Before we go to break, would you explain acupuncture? How does that work? I know about the needles, but how does it work, though?
Acupuncture works on a Chinese belief of an energy channel system running in your body. And when there's impediment of energy flow called Qi, CHI, you may have seen that many different
Yes.
places, right? There is a potential for disease developing. It's a 3,000 to 5,000 year old. I wouldn't. It's a science, a Chinese type of science, right? An Eastern science, which has found these points. I believe there are 364 registered points that are accepted by Chinese, Koreans, Indians, and but when there's an energy impedance, there is the potential for disease. One of the manifestations of disease is pain, which is what brings people in. But many health problems are dealt with by acupuncture.
I didn't know that.
In fact, acupuncture, based on populations of the Eastern world, is the most practiced healthcare profession in the world.
Wow. I did not know that.
Right. And in many parts of the Eastern world, acupuncture is used first before the Western medicine approach.
Okay.
So it is the most popular, based on world population, the most popular
it does work.
application of healthcare. Yep.
It does work. We're going to go to break. Our expert tonight is Dr. Howard Dinner. Write this number down, 954-370-PAIN. That's 954-370-PAIN. Or you can go to his website, which is plantation-chiropractor.com. Very easy. But you know what? Don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, if you have a pain that no one seems to relieve you, I want you to give Dr. Dinner a call tomorrow. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Howard Dinner is the Director of Health Services at Community Health and Wellness Center, one of South Florida's most established natural healing facilities, serving South Florida with chiropractic, acupuncture, massage therapy, physical therapy, and auto and work injury rehabilitation since 1988. Dr. Howard and his staff have treated thousands of auto and work injury patients. They have extensive experience working with lawyers, and part of their process includes handling every detail of billing and insurance claims, auto accident insurance, PIP, and auto accident attorney liens accepted. Many times, you will not be billed for auto accident injury treatment until your case is settled. They also accept most insurance, including all auto insurance, all PPO plans, many HMO plans, and state and federal workers' compensation. Contact Community Health and Wellness Center today at 954-370-PAIN. That's 954-370-7246.
Hey, we are back. The show is called Ask the Experts. I am your host, Steve-O. And if you knew my last name, you'd understand why it's called Steve-O. We could
work on a name for you.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you could. So we have one of the finest chiropractors in South Florida. So even if you're in Palm Beach, if you're in Boca, Deerfield, it is worth the drive. It's an easy drive right off on University, but we're talking about different types of pain. And when it comes to, Dr. Jenner, when it comes to auto accidents, they should come in to see you because they might not be having pain now after the accident, but a couple days later, it flare up.
Right.
And they actually only have 10 days. Is that right? In Florida?
14. It's 14 days,
days.
to get evaluated regarding your injuries, and to start treatment as well if you're hurt. The state legislature, it's one of the. I mean, it's an abominable law, but it does exist, and everyone has. We got to follow the law.
Right, exactly.
And the state legislature years ago implemented a 14-day rule, which restricts people from claiming a month later that, oh, my neck hurts and my back hurts. It must be that accident that I had, and a lot of people will wait. Let me see if it gets better. That's the way a good percentage of the population treats almost every health condition. Rather than seeking medical attention, they wait, and hopefully it gets better. And sometimes they're right. But in this situation, if you've been involved in a collision of any kind, you should get yourself evaluated, and at least, even if you don't go for care or you need treatment, just get evaluated. That
the evaluation's free, right?
Right. The evaluation is covered by insurance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So,
and if let's say a month later you're hurting, and you have the door's open,
at least it's documented.
To come for care. At least it's documented.
Right.
Right. And that's what we advise everyone. Just because that 14-day rule may boomerang and create an issue for an auto accident victim.
Dr. Denner, I'm going to get a little sentimental with you right now. So I got kind of a question to ask you. A lot of people have had a lower back pain. A lot of people. A lot of people have been doubled up. It is so severe when you have low back pain. Sometimes you can't even breathe. It hurts so bad. So people come to you for healing. What does it feel like when somebody comes in your office and they're doubled over and you can actually heal them? Maybe not 100% because it does take, but at least to get them going back. That has got to be the greatest feeling ever.
It is. It's what keeps me going. I've been in this profession 40 years, and I'm still going in this profession, being part of the healing process for thousands of people. And we've seen thousands and thousands of people in that period. And helping people is the greatest feeling.
It has to be.
Changing people's lives, giving them the health that they lost, giving them back, giving them a pathway to find the health that they lost. It's the greatest feeling. You reestablish a person's self-worth, you reestablish a person's mobility, you enable them to sleep at night, and all of those together intertwine and make the person well.
Yeah, that has to be the greatest feeling. I mean, people walk around with pain thinking they have to, and that's not true. They don't have to walk around with pain, do they?
No, there's very safe alternatives and very safe natural treatment that doesn't put anything in, doesn't take anything out, is non-surgical, and is safe, and has tremendous success rate. High percentage of our patients are very pleased with the results that they receive in a short period of time.
You save them. You have saved so many patients from having to have surgery. And
That
that
is correct.
alone, I mean, because you have non-invasive treatments. And, I mean, listen, it's dangerous having back surgery. We all know that.
Right.
And if there's something that you can do to where you don't have to have surgery, why not at least try it first?
That is correct. And most treatment protocols established by insurance companies ask for conservative treatment before surgery is contemplated. We see a lot of patients with disc problems who, surgery is a recommended avenue of treatment. And they come and they get treated, and a good percentage of them will not require surgery.
That is amazing.
There are some patients who do. I mean, to be perfectly honest, we do refer patients
Sure you do.
for surgery, and
But why not give it a shot first to see maybe you don't have to have surgery? I mean,
that's correct.
especially when it comes to the back, because I have heard some horror stories about people who had back surgery and they're
Right.
never the same again.
Every time you have a surgical intervention, there is a risk. One of the risks is that you're going to be worse. And one of the
And
other
I've heard
risks is that you go through all of this and nothing changed. And so exploring the conservative, we call ourselves conservative practitioners, exploring the conservative methods should be everyone who has heard the word surgery for a neck, for a back, for almost any joint should explore conservative avenues before they go into the knife.
I'm going to date myself on this one. Do you remember when insurance would not cover chiropractic care?
Sure.
And then
Sure.
they finally realized how important it is. How long ago was that when they started covering chiropractic care?
Well, Medicare acknowledged us in 1968.
Okay.
And then in the 70s, the insurance companies started to come around. They realized chiropractic was cost effective. And, that's
It
how
is.
insurance companies work. If you save them money, they're interested in what service you have.
Right.
If you cost them too much money, they don't want you.
Exactly.
And so chiropractic has proven itself from an insurance point of view as being very cost effective. And that's why we're still covered.
Right.
And if otherwise, the insurance wouldn't utilize us. And if we weren't effective for the public, we would have been gone as a profession a long time ago.
This is I'm a kind of a spiritual person, and I can feel there's somebody out there right now that has been suffering from pain, whether it's their shoulder, back, headaches, whatever the case is, and they think they've tried everything and they've thrown their hands up. Whoever that person is right now, I'm not a mind reader, but I just kind of feel someone is out there who's listening or know of someone who has been suffering for pain for a long time. I want you to call this number, 954-370-PAIN. Please write this down, 954 370-PAIN and give Dr. Denner. He's been doing this for a long time. You have seen everything. Everything. Nothing, I bet, ever something surprises you anymore. And you've got a great office, a great staff. I want you to give him a call tomorrow at 954-370-PAIN. And you're going to be back with us again this month.
That's true. I believe I will be back on the 28th.
Okay. Dr. Denner, we love having you on, and we will see you soon. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you, Dr. Denner.
Thank you.
Dr. Howard Denner is the Director of Health Services at Community Health and Wellness Center, one of South Florida's most established natural healing facilities, serving South Florida with chiropractic, acupuncture, massage therapy, physical therapy, and auto and work injury rehabilitation since 1988. Dr. Howard and his staff have treated thousands of auto and work injury patients. They have extensive experience working with lawyers, and part of their process includes handling every detail of billing and insurance claims, auto accident insurance, PIP, and auto accident attorney liens accepted. Many times, you will not be billed for auto accident injury treatment until your case is settled. They also accept most insurance, including all auto insurance, all PPO plans, many HMO plans, and state and federal workers' compensation. Contact Community